guys, welcome back to today's video. So I have another dupe video coming your way. I think you guys really like these dupe videos. If you do, please give this video a big thumbs up. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the new Bad Habits, that is the brand, Bad Habits, their Inferno palette, and this baby is brand new. Shop Hush was kind enough to send this over to me to try out and review for you guys. So I've been testing it for a few days and I have some thoughts on it, and I will let you guys know everything. If you want to see my thoughts on this dupe palette from Shop Hush, the Inferno palette, just keep on watching. I'm going to get into everything right now. And this is actually a dupe for Naked Heat. So I actually don't have the Naked Heat palette. That is something that I passed up. I was really just waiting for a dupe because I felt like that palette would be easily dupeable. I do have a coupon code for you guys for 10% off their entire website. It is just my name, Kim. I'll put it here on the screen. It's always linked in my description box too. Just so you guys can save some money on it, you'll get 10% off. It is an affiliate code. You guys don't have to use it if you don't want to, but it's just for you guys. So enter this palette, and I'm so happy I didn't get Naked Heat because this beautiful, affordable gem popped up into my life. So yeah, unfortunately today I can't compare the two palettes against one another because, like I said, I don't have Naked Heat. But I'm going to do my best to just review this palette for you guys, and maybe if you have Naked Heat, then you can kind of see how they compare to one another. Put like a picture up here of the two palettes next to one another so you guys can at least see what the shades look like next to one another. I'm going to try and find like pictures of a swatch and credit someone for it, just so you guys kind of can get an idea of what they are like. I'm looking at a picture right now of Naked Heat. I'll put it up here on the screen, and I mean, they look pretty similar to one another. I feel like Naked Heat has a little bit more of a kind of pink, warm tone to it, where this one is just straight up like warm browns, mostly some rusty shades, but it's mostly just a warm palette. I actually think this is another good alternative if you don't want to get the Tartelette Toasted palette. I think this is a really good other affordable option if you are going to be passing on that palette. I feel like the colors in here are pretty similar. So the Naked Heat palette retails for $54 and the Inferno palette retails for $10. The only thing that stinks is that this is actually sold out right now. Oh, I hate when that happens. So you guys can't get it yet. Shop Hush is really awesome at updating when their stuff is going to be back in stock. So make sure you guys download their app. This is not like sponsored or anything like that. It's just because their palettes are bomb, and the app has free shipping in it. The website, you have to pay, I think, for shipping. So anyways, the packaging is really cute. I love the colors on it and the design. It has this like foiled print, and then it has little lines going through, and there's some texture to it when you run your finger across it. So it's just your standard like cardboard packaging, which some people might think is cheap. To me, I think it's fine. I actually think it's a really nice design. I think the design kind of saves it from being too cheapy looking. It's not that same material as the Naked Heat palette, that tin type of material, but they got kind of like a similar, you know, similar look going on. I like the name of it. I think they did a good job with their dupe, like they always do. They always kind of knock it out of the park from all the ones that I've tried. Here is the inside. You can see you get a skinny mirror in there, which is nice. I use this today. And you get 12 shades in here. This is only $10. If you do the math, you're only paying 83 cents per shade in here, whereas with the Urban Decay palette, you are also getting 12 shades. But with that palette, you are paying $4.50 per shade in the palette. So you are getting a, of course, amazing deal with this palette. And I gotta tell you guys, I love this palette. I think this might be my favorite one so far that I've tried out of all the dupes. I've been using it for a couple of days because I wanted to test it out. The color intensity and the payoff is so good. I used it on a day when I wanted to do something light because you can also go really natural with this. I just threw the lighter shades in the crease, so I used warmth in my crease, glow, and I kind of just left the lid matte with some liner like for church days. Honestly, just blend it out so nicely. And today is my first like full-on look with the shimmers, and I was so impressed. I'm going to show you guys a tutorial on this look that I did so you can see this shimmery lid color. You guys, it's amazing. I'm going to do a swatch. It is so soft. It is crazy. It's like even softer than the shades that are in the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette. It's like buttery goodness. The shimmers, they honestly just knocked it out of the park. And the mattes are really good too, you guys. Like, they blended out so nicely. I didn't have any trouble. They didn't kind of like blend away into one another. and look like a whole muddy mess. These like colors are my jam. I love warm tone eyeshadows. I feel like everyone does, but I honestly think warm tone eyeshadows look better on my skin tone personally. Whenever I wear cool tone shadows, I don't feel as confident in my eye look, and I feel like I just look better in warm tone. Shade right here, White Hot, it's just like a shimmery lid color. You can also use it as a pop in your brow bone. It is a little bit on the powdery side. I had to take a quick intermission because my battery died on my camera, and I also had to just quickly run to the post office. I'm not going to ramble on anymore because you guys probably really want to see the swatches. So I'm gonna do the swatches the way I usually do with all my palette reviews. I do one finger swatch, so I just kind of rub my finger in, do it on my arm, and then right next to that I do a brush swatch. You guys can kind of see the comparison and the difference between the two. If you guys are curious to find out how these swatch, which by the way is not always an indicator of how they perform, just side note, I like to say that, then just keep on watching. I'm going to show you guys right now. Swatches for the Inferno palette. If you guys want to find out how I got this eye look using the Inferno palette, then just keep on watching. So there is no matte shade in here. This is the lightest shade, White Hot, but it's a shimmery like lid shade. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pull in the Face Candy Sugar palette, which is also from Shop Hush. I'm gonna take this shade right here, Whipped Cream, and I'm gonna put that all over my lid. Put that all over, and then all the way up to the brow bone. So I'm going to start by building up the eye look. So I'm going to go in with Baked just so we could kind of build up the crease, and it's going to make everything blend a lot easier. And I'm just using the Morphe MB23 brush. So I'm just going to pop that in my crease. And like I said, you guys really are barely going to see this. A little bit deeper in my crease, so I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Glow. Kind of a weird name for a matte brown shade, but I guess like the whole Inferno thing. So I'm just taking, this is a Crown 200 Deluxe Crease brush, and I'm going to lightly take this in my crease, and this is just going to build up the intensity. So there's a lot of kick up when you dip it, like it gets all over the shade like right next to it. Just to tell you guys, that is right there. I'm not a fan of crown brushes. I find them to be so scratchy. I don't even know why I kept this one. I'm gonna go into Burn, which is this shade right here. It's like a kind of like a maroon brown shade, and I'm taking a smaller crease brush, so something a little bit more densely packed. I'm gonna focus this in the crease as well. Just building up the look slowly. kind of makes everything just look a little bit more dimensional at the end of the look. I'm gonna go on to my lid shade, so I'm gonna take this shade right here. It's been speaking to me. This one is called Blaze, and I just really want to put this all over my lid. It looks so beautiful. Hello, that is crazy. Hopefully it applies onto my lid just as nicely as it's picking up on the brush. I'm gonna go ahead and pack this all over my lid, and oh my gosh, that is freaking stunning. Look at that. Holy moly, that is a beautiful shimmer. Wow. It looks like I wet my brush. I totally didn't. You do not even need to wet these shimmers. Oh my gosh, you guys, you can see that. That is vibrant. Kind of reminds me of some of the shades in the Jaclyn Hill palette, except more foiled. And look how much fallout I have. So use this palette after foundation, use it before, because it's gonna get all over your cheek. White hot shade, and put that on the inner corner. It is so breezy outside right now because it is gonna pour soon. I just want to pop that on the inner corner for a bit of shine. Just feel like I can't do my eyes without having a pop. A little bit of Smolder, which is this dark shade, brown maroon kind of shade, and it is the darkest shade in the palette, and I'm just gonna pick up a touch of that, and I'm gonna put that right here in the outer corner. And this is really gonna make it like brown and smoky. Oh my gosh, that is super, super pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and put Blaze, that shimmery red shade, onto my other eye. So we are matching. I cannot get over how gorgeous this shade is. Actually, it's very, very soft. Like when you dip your brush in, it looks like a fingerprint almost went in there. Then I'm gonna go into Whipped Cream in the Face Candy Sugar palette, again because there's no matte brow bone shade in here. I'm gonna put this on the brow bone and lightly blend out the crease in the outer corner. Take a bit of Glow, and I'm gonna put that on the lower lash line. Take a bit of Burn and just put that in the outer corner of my eye. Then I'm going to do my upper lash line with this Maybelline Lasting Drama Matte Lacquer Eyeliner. This is a dupe for the Tarte's Clay Paint Liner. Literally looks exactly the same. So eyeliner is on. I'm just going to go ahead and apply mascara, probably falsies, and did I miss something? I don't remember. I'm going to apply all that stuff and then I'll come back and chat with you guys. So I finished up the rest of my face, and I just want to talk to you guys about my thoughts on this eyeshadow palette. Really, like I said before, I enjoy the way that it turned out. I think the shadows performed very well on the eyes. I didn't have trouble blending them. I mean, you guys saw the tutorial, so hopefully this helped you decide whether you are going to get this palette, if it comes back into stock, or maybe you already got it and maybe I gave you some eye makeup inspiration, I hope. So I hope you guys got something out of this review and tutorial, and I hope you liked it. Please let me know if you did, and if you want to see more reviews on dupe palettes, definitely let me know in the comments down below. And that is pretty much it, you guys. I'm a fan of this palette. It's my favorite one, definitely. I'm going to keep on using it. Overall, I am really happy with the shadows, and I think they are very high quality for the price points, and Shop Hush just continues to really surprise me with the quality of their dupes. I really hope this goes back into stock soon so you guys can get your hands on it. I'll try and maybe update you guys on my Instagram stories. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that button down below. It is the first link in my description box, and turn on your notification bell so you do not miss out. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!
Bye.